As the procession enters the Shamiana, all of you are requested to rise on your seats. Kindly rise on your seats. Kindly take your seats. Audience, please be seated.
I request everyone to please maintain silence and take their chairs, their seats quietly, please. It will help us smoothly begin the proceedings.
Hey. Check.
Kindly settle down, please. I request all the students to please take your seats and maintain silence. Good afternoon, honorable guests, esteemed faculty, proud parents and graduates. On behalf of Bhaikaka University, I take pride to welcome you all for the third convocation ceremony of Bhaikaka University. This ceremony marks not just the end of a chapter, but the beginning of new opportunities and challenges that lie ahead.
Let us all rise for the prayer. Remember the Almighty on this auspicious day. seated. Now, I would like to request Dr. Gauri Trivedi, ma'am, President, Bhai Kaka University, to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
Thank you, ma'am.
As we proceed further, I would request Dr. Abhay Dharamsi sir, Provost Bhai Kaka University, to welcome the chief guest, the guest of honor, and present the university report.
It is with great pleasure and profound honor that I welcome you all to the third convocation of our Bhai Kaka University. We are deeply honored and happy to have amidst us the Honorable Chairman of the National Medical Commission, Dr. Abhijat Seth, and Dr. Pavitra Mohan, Co-founder and Executive Director of Basic Health Services, Udaipur, as the guest of honor. I welcome you, sirs. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Gauri Trivedi, the President of Bhai Kaka University, Sri Amit Patel, Secretary, Charutar Arogya Mandal, Sri Jagrut Bhatt, former Secretary and member of Charutar Arogya Mandal, Dr. Jyoti Tiwari, Registrar of Bhai Kaka University, esteemed members of the governing body, heads of constituent institutes of Bhai Kaka University, learned faculty members, dedicated staff, distinguished guests, proud parents and guardians, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all of you. Dear graduates, convocation is not just a ceremony, it is a recognition of our achievements and a symbol of bright future that lies ahead. On this momentous occasion, I feel privileged to welcome the two most eminent stalwarts who have laid significant milestones in the history of healthcare service in India and abroad, with their magnanimous contributions. Dr. Abhijat Chandrakant Seth is a cardiothoracic surgeon by profession and hails from Ahmedabad. After working extensively as an academician at various medical colleges in Ahmedabad, Dr. Seth moved to the UK in 1998 for further training in cardiothoracic surgery, where he worked as a senior house officer and registrar in cardiothoracic surgery at Freeman Hospital, Newcastle. He obtained his FRCS in general surgery from the Royal College of Surgeons and Physicians at Glasgow in 2000. In the year 2001, he joined the cardiothoracic department at St. George's Hospital NHS Trust in London, where he worked closely with the eminent cardiothoracic consultant Professor Bernard P. Madden. With an extensive distinguished career, Dr. Seth has made valuable contributions in the field of adult cardiothoracic surgery, cardiothoracic research, and academics. He is about 25 peer-reviewed publications in journals of global repute, over 40 abstracts, and 45 conference presentations to his credit. The most recommended were the British Thoracic Society, World Congress of Biotechnology, European Respiratory Society, and the American Thoracic Society, to name a few. Presently, Dr. Abhijat Seth is serving as the Chairman of National Medical Commission, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, since July 2025, and he is also the President of National Board of Examinations in Medical Sciences that conducts the entrance exam for postgraduate and super specializations in medical programs. Besides this, he also holds the position of Director of Medical Services at the Apollo Hospital in Ahmedabad. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. We are privileged to have you with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Our guest of honor, Dr. Pavitra Mohan, a pediatrician from Delhi University, and a master's in public health from the University of North Carolina, USA. His passion for community health culminated in organized efforts as the co-founder and executive director of Basic Healthcare Services, a startup not-for-profit making organization based at Udaipur, Rajasthan. He is pursuing a vision of building a healthcare ecosystem that is rooted in the community, where the most vulnerable communities can actively access high-quality, low-cost health services with dignity. Dr. Mohan also serves as the Director, Health Services at Ajivika Bureau, where he offers solutions to improve the healthcare of the families dependent on laborers who are migrants. He has been affiliated with prestigious organizations like UNICEF and WHO, and he has relentlessly worked to improve maternal, newborn, and child health in India. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. We extend a heartfelt welcome to you. With a distinct philosophy of instilling purpose in healthcare, the Bhaikaka University was established in the year 2019 as a state-private university and was built on a strong foundation and values of Charutar Arogya Mandal, the parent body of Bhaikaka University. The Charutar Arogya Mandal was founded in 1972 by late Dr. H.M. Patel, the former Home and Finance Minister of India, with the sole objective of serving the society and the deprived communities with modern and sustainable healthcare services. With a humble beginning of 130 beds and a nursing school, today it is one of the most reputed, developed and accredited facility that encompasses a 1,000-bedded tertiary care super specialty, NABH accredited hospital and academic institutions offering quality education and training in medicine, nursing, physiotherapy, public health and allied health sciences and technology. The university has more than 1,700 students enrolled in 84 different academic programs. We have a dedicated team of over 300 faculty members in various disciplines. To promote gender equality, the university has a vibrant women development cell, an active NSS unit, an equal opportunity cell, an internal quality assurance cell, etc., that regularly undertakes initiatives for the growth, development, knowledge dissemination, capacity building, and recreation. Research is one of our strongest attributes, and we have a dedicated department that manages the functions of research and doctoral studies. At present, 54 PhD scholars are pursuing their PhD. Our research papers are published in national and international journals of high repute, including PubMed, Scopus, Web of Science, etc. And I am delighted to inform you that over 50 research papers have been published this year in these reputed journals. Apart from this, the research work carried out by our highly accomplished faculty members are accepted for oral and poster presentations in national and international conferences of repute. Also, the university has received competitive funding from apex national bodies such as the Indian Council of Medical Research and the Department of Science and Technology, as well as international agencies including the National Institute of Health, USA, and the Canadian Institute of Health Research. The research landscape has delivered to encompass complex clinical trials for stroke management, large-scale community interventions in cervical cancer screening, and cutting-edge genetic studies in cardiovascular diseases. At present, 12 clinical trials are ongoing. At this juncture, I am glad to inform you that our university has been recently recognized by the Scientific and Industrial Research Organization under the Department of Science and Industrial Research, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, for the outstanding research contributions by our university. I would also like to inform you that our commitment to quality, ethics, and compassion has led to formation and recognition of India's first Center of Bioethics under the aegis of the International Chair of Bioethics, Portugal. The medical care to patients is offered through our teaching hospital, Sri Krishna Hospital, a 1,000-bedded tertiary care super specialty NABH accredited hospital. With 22 broad specialties and 18 super specialties, the hospital is a beacon of hope for thousands of patients who walk in through every single day. The hospital has an attached facility of emergency medicine, which is the only facility in this entire region and manages round the clock by qualified team of physicians, which is housed in a modern and fully equipped setup that can handle all kinds of casualties with promptness and expertise. In addition, our hospital also has a critical care center with 104 beds and a round-the-clock team of qualified intensivists, a cancer center with services of radiation, medical and surgical oncology, a bone marrow transplant center, a cardiac center offering interventional cardiology and cardiothoracic surgeries. Our facility for laboratory investigations is equipped with sophisticated instruments and equipments, catering services for pathology, cytology, microbiology, histopathology, biochemistry, and molecular biology. Our firm commitment to quality, safety, and patient care has been endorsed through recent NABH assessment and accreditation for both hospital and blood bank services. The year 2025 has been rewarding as the hospital received 2 distinguished national recognitions, the APHI Nursing Excellence Award and the FICCI Award of Appreciation for Training and Skill Development Initiative. In addition, the NABH Nursing Excellence Certificate was awarded and remains valid for the next 2 years. Our newly constructed state-of-the-art operation theatres were successfully commissioned in the month of July 2025, significantly enhancing the surgical capacity. As we look to the future, the hospital continues to expand its infrastructure and capabilities. Construction of an advanced imaging center is underway to further strengthen our radiology department. Also, the foundation stone for construction of state-of-the-art Rehabilitation Center and Research Institute was laid on this Friday, the 20th of November, marking a major step forward in enhancing patient recovery and continuity of care. The last year has seen various activities and initiatives that propelled further growth in patient care, academics, and research by the constituent institutions of our university. Owing to the popularity of the programs offered by the Nursing Institute, we have strategically planned to increase the students' intake in BSc Nursing and to commence post-basic nursing and additional specializations in MSc Nursing. Further, to accommodate the proposed increase in intake, the construction of a new building for the Nursing Institute has completed during the year, and very soon we shall be inaugurating the newly made Waymade Institute of Nursing Sciences. The various initiatives at the university are carefully planned that contribute to the overall growth of the students. The university offers scholarships to meritorious aspirants who wish to pursue healthcare education, but are forced into margins owing to financial hurdles. I am delighted to share that we have secured a scholarship aid of rupees 5 crores to support 180 students hailing from humble families. It would be indeed a matter of joy and satisfaction to see these bright minds following their dreams and making a difference. It is also a matter of pride that our Pramukh Swami Medical College has been designated as the nodal center for the National Faculty Development Program for 54 allocated medical colleges for the states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Madhya Pradesh. Our MBBS students pursued the family adoption program by adopting families from nearby villages under faculty mentorship and organized health screening camps in peripheral villages and government health centers, enhancing their community-based learning with real-world experience. They also initiated Abhivakti, a student-led discussion group that fosters essential attributes like emotional intelligence, listening, and self-expression. The Institute strives for excellence in healthcare, and as a part of this commitment has established a unique public-private partnership with the district-level government health system. Though the initiative, our doctors are now serving at community health centers in nearby towns and villages with the aim of strengthening specialized care in rural pockets of the state. Learning from experts gives invaluable insights, and the Department of Pediatrics showcased this by hosting the pioneering Guj Ped Criticon conference, which saw remarkable participation from national and international specialists for discussion and advancement in pediatric critical care. It was a matter of great pride to see a large number of faculty members being recognized for their contributions in the field of medicine in the form of awards, lifetime achievements, doctorates, research publications, ambassadorships, etc. Alumni are the pride and strength of any institution, and the Pramukh Swami Medical College Alumni Association is an active hub for them. In the past year, an alumni week was organized at Vadodara, where over 300 alumni from across the globe came together. During the gathering, alumni were felicitated for their valuable contributions to the field of medical sciences, and the Pramukh Swami Alumni Association USA chapter was unveiled to further strengthen and expand the global alumni network. Our KM Patel Institute of Physiotherapy carries a strong goodwill in the society and commemorated 25 glorious years. A two-day event featuring a national quiz competition, conference, and an alumni meet was organized on eve of its Silver Jubilee function. To enhance the practical exposure of students, the Institute collaborated with Punjab University and organized a 4-week training program on prevention and management of sports injuries. In addition, the Institute's Alumni Association conducts monthly talks by the alumni on a variety of topics ranging from spirituality to sports sciences. A celebration that fosters compassion and learning, the International Day for Persons with Disabilities was observed with a special cultural event where children with special abilities showcase their talents. On this day, a regional level para-athlete, Miss Vedanshi Patel, was felicitated. Nurses are the backbone of any hospital. The students of our Sri G.H. Patel School of Nursing and Institute of Nursing Sciences are trained to contribute to healthcare with the same compassion, spirit, and skills. As a part of our ongoing commitment to community outreach, the Institute got registered as a participating institute under the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, an initiative launched by the Ministry of Education to provide students with practical insights into public health. Exhibitions on government health schemes, a demonstration of self-examination of the breast, a family planning level were held around the villages of Anand. Training faculty is crucial for academic excellence and research growth. To nurture the research quest among the faculty, a 1-week faculty development program on advanced research techniques and scholarly writing was organized. In addition, a national faculty training on this theme, Sharpen the Skills, was conducted in collaboration with the Indian Association of Palliative Care. The Nursing Institute's academic excellence is reflected in peer-reviewed publications, paper presentations, textbook authorships, and the outstanding accomplishments of its students, such as the Award of Excellence in Nursing Research, the PG Thesis Award at the National Conference Criticon, and first place in scientific poster presentation. Well-being and enjoyment go hand in hand, and the Institute demonstrated this by organizing the Nursing Sports League, featuring participation from 17 different institutions across Gujarat and 387 participants competing in various events. Technical programs in allied health sciences are vital to healthcare, and our Srimati L.P. Patel Institute of Allied Health Sciences and Technology nurtures them to become skilled professionals who provide the accuracy and support essential for diagnosis, research, and patient care. The Institute collaborated with the renewed Indian Red Cross Society to organize a thalassemia awareness and screening camp for the students, where they learned about the causes, prevention, and management of thalassemia, as well as the importance of early detection at regular screening. To enable the students to have an extensive learning experience which should help them in academic and professional careers, the Institute organized a workshop, seminar, expert talks, hands-on training, etc. on topics like understanding research in biomedical sciences, nurturing future professionals, building communication, confidence and readiness, empowering young minds on antimicrobial resistance, etc. The Amritaben Patel Center for Public Health is committed to advancing healthcare at the grassroots levels by way of capacity building of professionals involved in community health at different levels of intervention. The Krishna Hospital Program for Advancement of Rural and Social Health, abbreviated as PERSH, a community intervention program which is implemented in 150 villages of Anand, Kheda and Panchmal district, initiated a joint research project on process documentation in collaboration with investigators from the University of Massachusetts, USA. Under this PERSH program, the trainings are focused on diabetes mellitus and hypertension management, high-risk pregnancy identification and management for village health workers and field supervisors. These training initiatives contribute to strengthening primary healthcare delivery in rural communities. Additionally, more than 250 community-based camps were organized for diabetes and hypertension screening at the adopted villages in Anand and Kheda districts. Also, Specialized cervical cancer screening camps were organized at 6 villages in and around Anand. Strengthening the international research partnership and methodological expertise, a qualitative training of the We Can research project second phase was conducted by Dr. Kimberly Devote from Women's College Hospital, Canada. The institute has actively pursued strategic collaborations to enhance healthcare and academic exchange. Under an MOU with the District Health Officer Anand, the center successfully executed the Varisht Suvarna Yog program, conducting 6 major elderly screening camps and serving over 600 geriatric patients. It's also associated with Michigan State University to facilitate students' exchange and training program, strengthening international academic ties. I am happy to mention that our doctors have achieved some remarkable medical feats at their persistent quest to offer quality and compassionate health care. Our Sri Krishna Hospital emerged as a dependable center for organ retrieval backed by the expertise of multiple teams and seamless transplant coordination. 2 cases of organ donation were managed, which have given new lives to patients in critical need. In another interesting case, a 52-year-old female patient brought along with her an extraordinary challenge. She was having an 8-kilogram cancerous tumor that originated from her ovaries. The oncology and gynecology team of our hospital meticulously designed a surgical plan which was flawlessly executed. Thereby, our doctors converted the apprehensive challenge into a dynamic trip. These are few facts that appear like miracles, but which have happened with unbeatable hard work, deep insights into medicine and doctors. Before I conclude, I would like to reiterate a notion. Healthcare is undeniably a notable profession, which is a noble profession which is built on the pillars of compassion and skill. A true healthcare profession is the one who constantly thrives for an improved self every day and relieves patients from pain and disease. We at Bhaikaka University believe in holistic development and are leaving no stone unturned to ensure that our students are nurtured and trained to become professionals who personify healthcare with character and dignity. I am thankful to all of you for giving me a patient hearing. My best wishes to all the graduating students. May you all fly higher in your careers, embracing splendid success and serve the community with skills and compassion. My heartfelt congratulations also goes to all the teachers, parents and guardians for their efforts and sacrifices. Thank you once again, Dr. Abhijat Seth and Dr. Pavitra Mohan sir, for your gracious presence on a day so special in the lives of our graduates at the Bhaikaka University family as a whole. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to request Dr. Madhvi Patel, Dean Doctoral Studies and Research, Bhaikaka University, to confer the PhD degree to the students.
Students of PhD program, please rise. Honorable President Madam and members of governing body, I, Dr. Madhvi Patel, Dean, Doctoral Studies and Research, Bhaikaka University, now present the students who have been examined and found qualified for the award of PhD degree under the discipline of medical and paramedical sciences, nursing and public health. I request the governing body to confer the degree on them. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I please call upon Dr. Swapnil Agrawal, Dean Pramukh Swami Medical College, to confer the degree to the students.
Students of Doctorate of Medicine, Master of Surgery and Doctor of Medicine, and Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, please rise. Honorable President Ma'am and the members of the governing body, I, Swapnil Agarwal, Dean, Pramukh Swami Medical College, now present the students who have been examined and found qualified for the award of Doctorate of Medicine, shortly DM, Master of Surgery and Doctor of Medicine, shortly MD and MS, and Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, shortly MBBS, under the discipline of medicine, I request the governing body to confer the degree on them.
Thank you, sir. Proceeding further, I would like to request Dr. Harihar Prakash, Principal, K.M. Patel Institute of Physiotherapy, to confer the degree to the students.
Students of Master of Physiotherapy and Bachelor of Physiotherapy programs, please rise. Honorable President Madam and the members of governing body, I, R. Harihara Prakash, Principal K.M. Patel Institute of Physiotherapy, now present the students who have been examined and found qualified for the award of Master of Physiotherapy and Bachelor of Physiotherapy degree under the discipline of physiotherapy. I request the governing body to confer the degree on them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Ms. Shani Thomas, Principal, Shri G.H. Patel School of Nursing and Institute of Nursing Sciences, to confer the degree to the students.
The students of MSc Nursing and BSc Nursing programs, please rise. Honorable President Madam and the members of the governing body, I am Ms. Shani Thomas, Principal, Sri G.H. Patel School of Nursing and the Institute of Nursing Sciences, now present the students who have been examined and found qualified for the award of MSc Nursing and BSc Nursing degree under the discipline of Nursing Sciences. I request the governing body to confer the degree on them. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now request Dr. Sonal Chitroda, in charge Principal, Srimati L.P. Patel Institute of Allied Health Sciences and Technology, to confer the degree to the students.
Students of Master of Science, Medical Technology, Bachelor of Science, Medical Technology, Post-Graduation Diploma of Clinical Dietetics, Post-Graduation Diploma of Cardiac Care Technology, Post-Graduation Diploma of Medical Laboratory Technology programs, please rise. Honorable President Madam and the members of governing body, I, Dr. Sonal Chitroda, in charge Principal, Srimati L.P. Patel Institute of Allied Health Sciences and Technology, now present the students who have been examined and found qualified for the award of Master of Science in Medical Technology, Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology, Post-Graduation Diploma in Clinical Dietetics, Cardiac Care Technology, and Medical Laboratory Technology, degree and diploma under the discipline of Medical Technology. I request the governing body to confer the degree and award the diploma on them.
Thank you, ma'am. May I request the President, ma'am, for approval of the degree to be conferred?
Shall we approve the request of the Dean and the principals? Everyone has said yes. Thank you. By the authority given to me by the governing body, I confer on you the graduate, postgraduate, the PhD degree, and award postgraduate diploma of Bhaikaka University. I appeal to you that in your life, by word and by deed, you prove yourselves worthy of the same. May God bless you.
I request the students to respond to ma'am with an assent.
Continuing the ceremony, I would like to call upon Dr. Jyoti Tiwari ma'am for declaring the degrees.
Students may please sit down. The following degrees and diplomas are awarded at the third convocation of Baikaka University on 30th November 2025. Under the discipline of medicine, Doctor of Philosophy in Medicine, Doctorate of Medicine, Doctor of Medicine, Master of Surgery, Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. Under the discipline of Physiotherapy, Master of Physiotherapy, Bachelor of Physiotherapy. Under the discipline of Nursing, Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, Master of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Under the discipline of Medical Technology, Doctor of Philosophy in Paramedical Sciences, Master of Science in Medical Technology, Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology, PG Diploma in Clinical Dietetics, PG Diploma in Cardiac Care Technology, PG Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology. Under the discipline of Public Health, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Health.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to request Dr. Ashok Nair, Controller of Examinations, to present the convocation register to President ma'am for signatures.
I would now request Registrar Ma'am to administer the oath. I would like to request all the students to rise and place their right hands on the left side of the chest to take the oath.
As a graduate of Baikaka University, I solemnly pledge that I shall always uphold the values of service, integrity, compassion, and sincerity that have been instilled during my academic years. I further commit to continuously enhance my knowledge and skills as a healthcare professional for the well-being of patients and the nation as a whole. Thank you.
All of you, please take your seats. I would now like to request Registrar Ma'am to award the gold medals. Announce the award.
I request all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward to award the gold medals. I request the students whose name is called to come forward and receive the gold medals from the dignitaries on the dais. Dr. Om Mahendra Kumar Jaiswal for MBBS.
Congratulations.
This gold medal is sponsored by Shri Jayanarayan Bhai S. Patel for the MBBS students. Dr. Darji Harsh Kumar Hitendra Bhai for MD/MS Basic Medical Sciences. Dr. Rashmita Pal, MD/MS Clinical Sciences.
Congratulations.
Purva Dharmesh Kumar Taylor, MD/MS Basic Medical Sciences. Mishra Kajal Ben Haresh Kumar, MD/MS Clinical Sciences.
એમને ધરવાનું રાખે તો જલ્દી. હા, બસ. હા, તમે આ ગોલ્ડ મેડલ પહેરાવો પણ બીજું.
Dharmik Brijesh Bhai Patel, Bachelor of Physiotherapy.
Your marriage or? She's getting married.
Patel Shreya Ben Narendra Bhai for Master of Physiotherapy. Hemanshi Ben Prem Kumar Patel, BSc Nursing. Patel Hikshu Ben Alpesh Kumar, BSc Medical Technology. Gami Hiral Ben Savji Bhai, MSc Medical Technology. Now I'll call upon PhD degree recipients. Dr. Gandhi Bankim Pankaj Bhai, PhD in Public Health. Dr. Pathan Sohail Khan Riaz Khan, PhD Medicine Pharmacology. Dr. Prachi Ashok Soni, PhD Nursing. Now I'll call upon Doctorate of Medicine degree recipients, Dr. Anil H, DM Neonatology. Dr. K. Samir, DM Neonatology. Thank you so much, sir, madam.
Thank you all. I would like to invite President Ma'am to request the chief guest to deliver the convocation address.
Thank you. I now request the chief guest, Dr. Abhijat Seth, to please deliver the convocation address. Please, sir.
Namaste and very good afternoon to all dignitaries on the dais, including the guest of honor, Dr. Pavitra Mohan, all the dignitaries of the Baikaka University, all the senior dignitaries of the dais, senior faculties of the dais, all the faculties, aspiring students, graduated students, their proud parents, and my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the National Medical Commission, I extend my gratitude to the Baikaka University and my colleagues to invite me and to have an interaction with me and to share with your pride today to get to the next level of medical education. A few things which I will tell you. Over the years, this is based on our experience. And that's the tips I will tell you because you have still a long path to go, long way to go. And at the same time, you need a lot of motivation, lot of energy, and lot of positive moments to ensure that you become a great doctors of the tomorrow. Interestingly, this particular place is so important for me because when I passed my MS in general surgery, I had an interview with late ex-finance minister, Dr. H.M. Patel, to become an assistant professor in this institution. And I got it also, but I defer it because I got admission into the MCH cardiothoracic surgery. So then I decided to go further with my postgraduate super specialty. But I remember those days when I specially came here and I gave interview when the institute was evolving. It's interesting for all of you to understand that how you will evolve to our stage. One day I was like you, sitting on the chair. And how we can evolve to the next level, that's where I will give a few tips which is important, which we have learned over the time with great mentors, great role models in the field of medicine. First of all, I will always tell all of you to understand and to value our senior teachers, senior faculties, and what I call it as a guardian to the medical education on the board, because these are the role models and these are the mentors for us. I remember in the past, this was the department always had a great mentors around. Many times I remember that they used to bully us, but they used to take care of us to ensure that we achieve what we have desired to learn the medicine. And they used to take an utmost care to make sure that we reaches to that level. This mentorship and role model is missing these days, despite the teaching skills has improved. And this is where I urge all the senior faculties, as well as I urge all of you junior aspirating students to ensure that we must value our old system, and by valuing our old system, only we will be able to go to the next level of medical education. That is number one. Number two, I strongly believe that medical profession is not an overnight business. And medical, okay, we all have ambitions and aspirations, both for fame and finances, which is nothing wrong. You should have. You should have dreams, you should have aspirations. But we need to understand the complexity of the medical education. Sir Benjamin Franklin, the old surgeon of British time, has very nicely narrated in his proverb that when a student in his 20s, they have great aspirations. When the student reaches to the third decade, they always had a great compassion for the knowledge, and they gain the knowledge. And when they reaches to the fourth decade, they acquire what is the most important part is clinical insight. Without having a clinical insight and without developing that level of maturity, you are not going to be a good practitioner or great doctors. This is a journey from information to knowledge to the expert to the best practitioner. And this is a pathway. Today's teaching methods, today's technology always helps us to shorten the duration. But that shorten the duration is not that great, it's minimal at the end of the day. Because simultaneously the technological advancement is happening so rapidly that the things of today are forgotten tomorrow. So this is very, very important for all of us, that these days you will find the Google teacher gives all the information about medicine. Then why we are not having a great doctors in the community? Because information alone is not sufficient. When the information is added by experience, you gain the knowledge. And when the knowledge is gained by the experience, when knowledge gains the further experience, you become an expert. And when the expert gains the professionalism, at that time you become a good or great practitioner. So we need to understand this pathway. The third important character is, I always say, that we are lifetime learner. Sir Osler Note has said one simple proverb, that doctor is a student till his death. And the day he dies, means if early, without being a learner, the doctor within the student dies. So we have to understand that we have, by our aptitude, we have chosen the profession where we have to be a lifetime learner. Even today, I am learning so many virtues from my surroundings, which will help me to go further in such complexity of the medical education today. And that's where I will request that all of you to keep a very open mind to understand that the learning will never end. The last but not the least is about self-respect. My mentor always used to say one thing: if you don't respect yourself, you can't respect others. Now, respecting yourself is not about arrogancy or pride or anything. Respecting others is more a broader virtue. Why it is so important? Because we must learn this virtue of self-respect, where we not only respect us, we respect our families, our parents, our surrounding, our society, because if you do that, then and then you will be able to respect your institutions, your society, your nation, and this is very, very important. You must have seen in recent days, someone has written, even I didn't join the NMC at that time, and someone has written in Lancet about so many bad things about the medical education about India. Now, this is something where I believe that this should not have been gone to the Lancet. Lancet will be very happy to have such records, because every time the sensational records gain them a good readership. But we must understand that our problems are for our internal issues to be resolved, and that has to be resolved within ourselves. Breach in the regular integrity is not necessarily a breach in the educational credibility. India has still a great educational credibility, and all over the world, they have given a great doctors, and even today, they are giving the great doctors to the world. So it's not a question of our educational collapse. It's a question of transformation. We are transforming ourselves from the older pathway to the newer pathway to meet up the today's challenges. And that is very, very important. So that is why the self-respect is one, which I always tell all of you, which is very, very important. On today, my special compliments and congratulations to all graduating students, as well as their parents, as well as their supporters, their faculties, and institution, because this is the next step for you to progress into the medical profession. Now, it comes to the National Medical Commission. Only few things which I will say what we are doing at the moment. The first is, yes, we are increasing the number of seats. We are increasing the number of seats both in undergraduate and postgraduate. In fact, this year, there will be 18,000 new seats will be added to the total medical number of seats. Now, many times there is a criticism about it, that it is going to dilute education. Yes, I believe that increasing the number of seats is a rapid process compared to chasing the quality of the medical education. But I assure you from the NMC side that we will focus on enhancing the quality of medical education in coming years to ensure that these dilution will get addressed. Number of seats are very, very important for two things. One is uniform access. If you want it in the society, you need a good number of doctors. There is always a criticism that there is a saturation of doctors. That's not true. The saturation, it's an uneven distribution of the doctors, which is the greatest problem. Because still our rural areas, still our farthest areas and regional areas are devoid of the doctors. And this is where certainly we continuously pursue the government of India and central government that we must create a base possible in coming years, and that will help the students all across the board along the country. At the moment, we have 800 plus institutions along the umbrella of National Medical Commission. So a lot of new initiatives we are going to take it to ensure the quality of the medical education. I must say that we have still a huge work to do, huge responsibilities to do at the National Medical Commission. we always become a subject of criticism and punching bag by all the stakeholders. But I must say that we have a positive attitude to ensure that eventually we address all these problems and get the medical education into much more stable position and into much progressive path. And that is my assurance to all of you on the behalf of the National Medical Commission. With this, once again, my special compliments to all of you, all graduated students, their parents, their faculties, and their supporters and institution. My best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for addressing us. I would like to invite President Ma'am to request the guest of honor to deliver the felicitation address.
Thank you, Dr. Sheth. I now request the guest of honor, Dr. Pavitra Mohan, to deliver the felicitation address.
Dear Dr. Sheth, Dr. Gauri, my other friends and colleagues from Bhai Kaka University and the faculty. But most importantly, my dear graduating students, this is for you. It's been a great afternoon. You know, as I saw many of you rise when asked to, and as you rose, wave after wave of doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, and others, I could see a sea of future of healthcare rising, and I was really filled with gratitude and hope. So thank you for that. Congratulations to all of you for successfully ending one very critical and foundational phase of your life. I'm sure a lot of hard work and focused energy has gone in reaching this milestone. If I look back, I would like to choose being a doctor and a healthcare professional over any other profession, anytime, birth after birth. It combines science and art, it combines service with practice, it combines respect as well as a decent life. So it's a time for celebration for all of you. But of course, every time of celebration, every phase ends, and it's also a time for reflection as well as for dreaming ahead. So I'd invite you to dream ahead a bit with me over the next few minutes. So far, you all had a very clear purpose, that of studying to gain knowledge and skills, for which your families, this wonderful institution and its faculty, and the society had been providing for you with their time, attention, and resources. Now, of course, you step out in the real world, and you have a choice of your own as to how you would like to approach this world and your profession and your career. From my own experience and with some credibility of the gray hair, I can probably share some of my thoughts on it and on my own experience, but also the teachings of very many wise men and women of the past that I respect. The first one would be to ask you to really embrace the world with all its beauty and ugliness. The world would have both the shades. It would have beauty, it would have ugliness. But you have to choose. Can you make it a bit more beautiful and a bit less ugly? You have a lot of resources, privileges, and knowledge and skills at your disposal. So what do you choose to embrace is your choice ultimately. But I would strongly encourage you to embrace the world with all its beauty and ugliness. I would also urge you to embrace a purpose which is larger than you. I quite like this spectre that registrar ma'am was carrying, which says that something about the purpose, And it's important to have a purpose that is beyond yourself and beyond your immediate ones. If you don't have that purpose, then somebody else will fill that purpose for you. It can be social media or whatever or others that will fill your purpose. So have a purpose. That purpose could be excellence in your work. It could be excellence in your relationships. It could be rising for the dispossessed. It could be serving the poor. It could be, just doing very well in where you are, practicing ethically, etc., but have a purpose that is your own and which is not about you, but about a larger goal in life. I'd also encourage you to embrace diversity. You know, we heard multi-faith prayers in the morning, in the afternoon, while walking here. You know, a garden is beautiful not because it has one kind of flowers. It is beautiful because it has flowers with different hues, shades, and fragrances. So I would really encourage to explore different thoughts, ideas, and cultures. Right? Go wherever you want to go, understand, explore different cultures, different institutions, different people, different ways of living. But as Gandhiji had said, that I would want the air from all the world, all directions to come to my home, but I refuse to be moved by any of it. So ultimately decide where you stand, but do not restrict your thoughts and ideas. Let them come from wherever they can. I'd also urge you to embrace reason and critical thinking. In this modern times, there are great things about access to information and knowledge, but there is also the danger of access to misinformation and half-baked knowledge as well. So how do you discern between the two? Critical thinking becomes an extremely important tool for all of you. You have studied science, you're all students of science, and the basic tenet of science is to inquire, to have critical thinking, to critically look at things, which is not same as criticism. You know what Dr. Shade very nicely talked about, the criticism which is not constructive, is not helpful, but to be critical, to examine things critically and to see for yourself what is right and wrong. Science gives you that tool, and you're all students of science, so I would encourage that as well. Also embrace your privileges. All of you are sitting here, come with a lot of privileges. And many young people ask that, you know, and they are bothered by that, you know, we have so much privileges, but what about others? So I would just think that embrace your privileges and see what you can do with them for others, for those who do not have those privileges. Can you use your own privileges, resources, knowledge, skills, clinical knowledge, your status in the society, place where you're working? Can you do more for others with those privileges? I would also like you to embrace an interest which is beyond work. An interest, any creative pursuit, whether it's arts. We all heard this beautiful music, and then these rangolis out here. If they were not there, life would have been much less colorful, right? So it is good to have a creative pursuit that helps you go through difficult times and also channelize when you want that. Finally, embrace joy. And I was actually, again, coming here and knowing that this was Sardar Patel's land, I was looking at some of his readings and quotes. And interestingly, you know, we all think of him as an Iron Man, and his photographs are also very solemn and serious. But I read what he had said once. He said, work is undoubtedly worship, but laughter is life. Anyone who takes life too seriously must prepare himself for a miserable existence. So do not give up on laughter. Be serious when you work with all your intensity, but remember Sardar Patel when you are too serious. I'll end my address with these beautiful lines by a humanistic poet, Dushyant Kumar. I hope everyone understands Hindi. If not, I can probably take a dig at translating it, but Dushyant Kumar is a famous Hindi poet, and he had written something which is very relevant for all of you. It goes, जा तेरे स्वप्न बड़े हों, भावना की गोद से उतरकर जल्द पृथ्वी पर चलना सीखें, चांद तारों सी अप्राप्य ऊंचाइयों के लिए रूठना मचलना सीखें, हंसें मुस्कुराएं गाएं, हर दिए की रोशनी देखकर ललचाएं, उंगली जलाएं, अपने पांव पर खड़े हों, जा तेरे स्वप्न बड़े हों. Much love and wishes to all of you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing us. Now I would like to request President Ma'am to felicitate our chief guest.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to request Provost Sir to felicitate our guest of honor.
Thank you, sir. May I now please call upon our President Ma'am for her presidential remarks.
I think being the last speaker is always the most difficult, right? All of you are very keen to leave this hall, to take selfies, to show your certificates, medals, and congratulate each other on this wonderful achievement. So I will try to make my speech short and sweet. But I would be failing in my duty as president of this august institution if I did not deliver an address to all of you. So here goes. Every teacher was once a student. Every winner was once a loser. Every expert was once a beginner. But all of them have crossed the bridge called learning. Please realize, all of you have crossed the bridge of learning. This was quoted by no less a person than the honored scientist, author, technocrat, and patriot par excellence, the former President of India, late Dr. Abdul Kalam ji. And see how strongly it resonates with us, especially on a day that celebrates learning. For students, for teachers, and all those who have been part of this process. Dear friends, on a day that is incredibly important to all of us, especially to those who have been conferred the degree, I find supreme joy, pride, and privilege in addressing the third convocation of Bhaikaka University. A convocation ceremony is a distinguished milestone, for it goes beyond the conferring of degrees and awarding of medals. It is a culmination of the determination, the relentless hard work, the sacrifices, the untiring pursuit of an army of academicians, students, parents, patrons, and even society to see a dream become reality. This notion is particularly true of Bhaikaka University. That, my friends, is because we are not a regular institution. We are not a regular organization. We are a value-based and led system which has evolved into an institution that lives the essence of healthcare, which is noble, service-oriented, compassion-filled, and constantly evolving as a profession. Though Bhaikaka University was established in the year 2019 as a state private university, its parent body, the Charotar Arogya Mandal, is a trust which has existed since 1972. Our founder, chairman, late Dr. H.M. Patel, dreamt of building an institution which would offer comprehensive and personalized healthcare delivered with commitment, compassion, and most importantly, at affordable cost. It is this vision that fueled the unparalleled growth of the Mandal, adding facilities for patient care, education, and which were many, many years ahead of its time. We set up intensive care units in the mid-1980s, which most of the modern hospitals, even in urban areas, did not have. We have a cancer center with radiation therapy unit, the first of its kind between the belt of Ahmedabad and Baroda. And despite being a tertiary care setup, we still went to remote rural areas to have primary and secondary healthcare centers. And alongside, we were vigilant about the quality of service. And for this, all agencies of the highest repute, having stringent standards of assessment, have recognized our service time and again. In academics, we have been the first nodal center for training the medical faculty of the entire Western India. We have introduced novel concepts for the betterment of students, patients, and healthcare education as a whole. We include mentorship, a practice where students select teachers as their mentors, who in turn personally give academic as well as non-academic guidance. The hospital, I would like to mention something very unique in our hospital and our university, and this is the Code Krishna, a unique ritual practiced by the team of healthcare givers for diseased patients to offer their respects and show solidarity to the grieving relatives. We are one of the rare academic setups where research at undergraduate levels is encouraged. And as you already heard, we have students representing us in international fora. In a nutshell, our efforts sustain three things: the growth of our students beyond mere book knowledge, the comprehensive care of patients which we treat, and third and most importantly, we benefit the community where we have flourished. Today, it might be difficult to imagine an institution of this stature was envisaged in the period when basic transportation from one village to another was a challenge. Today, when we are stated as one of the most professional and comprehensive healthcare institutions of the state, with a nationwide repute, we haven't forgotten the community betterment is still one of our main concerns. The Sri Krishna Hospital and its centers of excellence have handled some of the most challenging medical cases with regular achievements in pioneering new medical procedures and therapies. And along with excelling in medical care, our interventions in the community go parallel. Our Amrita Patel Center for Public Health, sir, offers programs in public health, hospital administration, in addition to conducting a range of short-term capacity building workshops for community health professionals of all cadres. It aims to engage in extensive research involving public health concerns, contemplating mitigation measures, and engaging in proactive networking with like-minded organizations to bring about the best of collective outcomes. Bhaikaka University aspires to excel in the art of teaching medicine for students, for teachers, and to remain the most dependable destination for healthcare as well. It is imperative for me at this stage to apprise all of you about where we intend to go in the future. We look forward to projects that ascertain the growth and development of students and promise a higher level of care to patients as well. Just a couple of days back, we conducted the foundation stone laying ceremony of an ambitious project, the Jaya Rehabilitation Center and Research Institute. It would be one of a kind in the country to offer comprehensive rehabilitation services for all kinds of disabilities with qualified expertise and a personalized approach. This center will offer world-class therapeutic interventions with the use of latest technologies, including robotic training, aquatic therapy, sensory garden stimulation, along with a healing touch. This rehabilitation center will be available on an outdoor basis as well, with a stay facility of 50 beds for those who need constant and long-term care. This upcoming facility has a solid foundation of 25 years of experience from the K.M. Patel Institute of Physiotherapy. We have round-the-clock services of physiotherapists specialized in different clinical branches, occupational therapists, speech therapists, splinting experts, and we have added advantage of psychological and psychiatric support from experts as well. The center would incorporate methodological research studies to develop insights into topics that affect patients and the community at large. And we look forward to developing a facility which would set a milestone when it comes to rehabilitation, expanding the horizons in academic, scientific, and compassion. In addition to the center, we have started the construction of a dedicated building which would house all the imaging services under a single roof in a spacious ambience with an elevated capacity for patient comfort and privacy. The new imaging center, friends, will offer radiology investigations right from digital X-rays, MRIs, CT scans, color Dopplers, 4D sonography, with the scope of adding services in the future. At the heart of this center is our advanced T3 wide-bore MRI, designed to deliver exceptional image quality while offering a more spacious and comfortable experience for patients who may feel anxious or claustrophobic, which is a common concern for most of our patients. This new imaging center will continue offering round-the-clock services with advanced image-guided intervention. And since the new center is strategically close to the two most important critical care points, the trauma center and the ICU building, I am of the opinion that it will be much easier to shift patients rapidly. Our new building for nursing sciences is already ready, as you have heard, with smart classes, demonstration labs, a library, a multi-purpose and spacious auditorium, and our curriculum is adding mental health nursing, community health nursing in post-graduation programs, and a post-basic BSc. This will act as a bridge course for those who have completed their GNM program. I am deeply honored and grateful to have Dr. Abhijit Seth with us. Sir, I'm sure your presence and your learnings have inspired our graduates, and it is very heartening for us to note that you were chosen to be faculty here, but you decided to pursue postgraduate studies, and we are really honored to have you here and regard you as one of our family. Your journey is an example for our young dreamers to expand their horizons, realize that they can do much more in addition to satiating their quest in healing patients. You have provided all of us here with a landscape where healthcare goes beyond care and healing. Thank you very much for being with us today. Thank you very much, Dr. Pavitra Mohan, for being with us today. Your experience, the insights, the dedication which you have has touched our hearts. They say miracles happen when the bright minds dissolve themselves for the service of the deprived. We are delighted to see, listen, and imbibe from you the chronicles of welfare and be motivated to do much more in our endeavors. Our Amrita Patel Center for Public Health is truly grateful to you for sparing time to share your experiences with us and enrich our knowledge base and skills. We are grateful for your presence and delivering the felicitation address, sir. At this juncture, I would also like to acknowledge Dr. Amrita Patel, presently a trustee with the Mandal. She has been the epitome of professionalism in service, and her impeccable values have crystallized the vision which we share today. I am grateful to the chairman of the Mandal and former president, Shri Atul Bhai Patel, who has gracefully and wholeheartedly carried forward the legacy of H.M. Patel Kaka and Amrita Ben, and in doing so, managed to steer Bhai Kaka University to loftier heights. We promise to live up to your ambitions for the organization and do our best for the betterment of students and patients. Before I wind up, I extend my warmest wishes and prayers to all the passing graduates. The future of healthcare is bright with sensitive and smart professionals like you. And I urge you to listen to what Dr. Sheth and Dr. Mohan said. Please spend some time, even if you are in urban centers, to treat the most vulnerable and deprived sections of society with utmost humane consideration. Please remember that you hold a special position in society as a healthcare giver, as a healer, and I'm hopeful that all of you will live up to the character and nobility of your profession. I would also like to congratulate the parents of the graduates who have been conferred degrees today and gold medals. For you are the foundation on which your children will begin their splendid journey of care and compassion. May this day remain the backdrop of all the success and service you would embrace in the years to come. All the very best for a bright and meaningful future. To end, I would like to quote the poet Robert Frost, whose lines are iconic and perhaps all of you know them already. The woods are dark, deep, The woods are dark and deep, but I have many promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you, God bless. Wish you all the very best, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am. As we are heading towards the end of this memorable event today, I would like to call Dr. Ashok Nair, Controller of Examinations, Bhaikaka University, to propose a vote of thanks.
Namaste. Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, President, Provost, Secretary, former Secretary, Registrar, distinguished members, guests, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents and guardians, and my dear students, graduates. I feel honored and privileged to stand before you to propose the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of third convocation of Bhaikaka University. First and foremost, I extend our deepest gratitude to the Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Abhijat Seth, Chairman, National Medical Council, for accepting our invitation. We are deeply honored by your presence here today, sir. Your journey and achievements serve as a beacon of inspiration for all the young graduates as they embark on their paths. The tips which sir has listed for you, I'll just list it again. The tips sir had given are mentorship and having a role model. The path of knowledge, clinical insights, experience, expert, and professionalism. Being a lifetime learner, and the last and most important, self-respect. Sir, your inspiring words and invaluable insights would add immense significance to these milestones in their lives. Thank you, sir. I am deeply grateful to our guest of honor, Dr. Pavitra Mohan, co-founder and executive director of Basic Healthcare Services. Sir, your work in the rural community in elevating tribal nurses as skilled professionals and thus empowering the local communities to care for their own has been remarkable. It is a need of the country to access to the primary health care, which is sustainable, affordable, and effective without compromising quality. Sir has also given some, I'll just list it again. Embrace the world as a whole, having a purpose larger than you, to be an explorer, having critical thinking, and have an interest which is beyond work. And the most important, which I like, is to have joy and laughter in life. Thank you, sir, for that. Valuable tips to the graduates. But there's also a thing that as most of our graduates today look towards super specialty, I'm sure few of the graduating today would be inspired by you to venture on your path. Sir, your presence has truly elevated this ceremony. Thank you, sir. I express my heartfelt gratitude to the family of Sri Jainarayan Bhai S. Patel for their generous sponsorship of the gold medal for the MBBS degree topper at in this convocation. Your contribution reflects the commitment to recognition of academic excellence and serves as an inspiration to all our students to strive for their highest potential. Thank you. I thank Dr. Gauri Trivedi, President, Bhaikaka University, Sri Atul Patel, Chairman, Charutar Arogya Mandal, Sri Amit Patel, Secretary, who always ensured that the preparation for the convocation was progressing smoothly. Here I also want to express my heartfelt thanks to Sri Jagrat Bhatt, former Secretary of the Mandal, for his unwavering support over the last 25 years. He has been a true guiding star, someone whose support we would always fall back on. I convey our sincere thanks to the board members, trustees, donors, and other members of Charutar Arogya Mandal. I thank all the invited guests who graced the occasion. I convey our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Abhay Dharamsi, Provost, and Dr. Jyoti Tiwari, Registrar, for invaluable support and guidance throughout the organization of this event. Today belongs to our graduating students, and I warmly congratulate each one of you as you receive your well-earned degrees. Your achievements are a testament to your dedication and hard work. I extend special thanks to the parents who have supported these students throughout their academic journey. Equal appreciation goes to the heads of the constituent institutes, department heads, faculty members, and staff who have played pivotal role in shaping these young minds. I thank and acknowledge the press and media representatives present here today for their continued support in showcasing our institution's achievements. My sincere thanks to our Master of Ceremony, Dr. Anusha Prabhakaran and Dr. Swati Rai. I thank all staff of Bhaikaka University present here. My sincere appreciation goes to the entire team for orchestrating this ceremony. This includes dedicated staff from various departments and constituent institutes, university office, communications department, purchase, personnel and administration, hospitality, housekeeping, gardening, maintenance, security, and few if I have missed any. Your coordinated efforts have made this event a resounding success. It is with great pride and gratitude that I thank you all for the success of this event. Thank you all again for being part of this memorable occasion, and congratulations and best wishes to all the graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now may I request President Ma'am to declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would now like to kindly request all to rise for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
All are kindly requested to please be seated. Now I will request the degree holders of various disciplines to come on stage, as we call you, for the photographs. So I would like to call the gold medalist to please come on stage for the photograph.
I request all the PhD and DM students to please come over to the stage. I request students of MDMS 2021 batch to please come forward. Batch 2021. Batch MDMS batch 2022, please be ready. Please come over here and be ready. MDMS batch 2022, please proceed to the stage. MBBS students, be ready over here. I request the MBBS students to please proceed to the stage for the photograph. I request all the MPT students to please proceed towards the stage for the photographs. Also, the BPT students can join. Both MPT and BPT students. I request all the nursing students to please join on the stage for the photograph, both MSc and BSc nursing. request all the MLT students, lab technology students to join on the stage.
I would like to make a few announcements. The students are requested to collect their degrees from the counter beside the Shamiana. All the dignitaries and faculty are requested to join for high tea at the Amrita Patel Center for Public Health. Parents and students are requested to join for high tea arranged behind the Shamiana in the premises. I would now request all present in the audience to remain standing till the dignitaries leave.